Good evening, everybody. My name is Cameron, and today's feature on the indie game of the bi-weekly period is a game called Turbo Pug. It's apparently about a pug that goes turbo, potentially, or one that just happens to move very, very quickly. Either flying or walking or like kind of like trouncing around as little pugs happen to do. If you've ever been to r/zoomies, ZOOMIES on Reddit, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When a dog or cat or any other type of like pet, animal, creature thing just starts getting those little tippy taps and like zooming all around the room, that is the type of energy that I wish that I could spend every single day experiencing and sharing with the rest of the world. Just to portray to you just how much I like the concept of going fast, like this pug happens to be going, I assume. I would guess so. Allow me to demonstrate how quickly I can move. Watch how fast I can take my headphones off. Wow. And then I'll very slowly put them back on. That actually kind of hurt my clavicle. But alas, I've played this game once before in my free time. Apparently, according to my Steam library, that I've apparently played this for 6 minutes. And apparently 6 minutes is just enough to get a single trading card. And in the minutes that I've been preparing this, I think I've like tripled my playtime already. I miss this. Dakota, I miss you. How you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing really well. It's always nice to see some familiar faces back again. It's actually really cool. I was taking a look before stream started at the analytics of the channel and stuff like that. Don't get lost in the numbers. Never get lost in the numbers. But they actually added a feature to see like who your founders are. And I think, if I'm correct in saying, Dakota, you're one of the founders. You're one of the founding fathers of the channel, and we're very appreciative of that. Anyway, so I think this is a platforming game. I remember it being a platforming game. It kind of reminds me of like Geometry Dash or like Muse Dash or like, I don't know, any one of those games where like you are moving and you're trying to like skip obstacles. I don't remember if there's controller support of this or not. Let's see. No, it appears like there's not. Dakota's doing great. It's your last semester in high school. Dude, praise be to the last semester. I know in my last semester of high school, I was very much looking forward to getting out of there. Not because high school was bad. I loved high school, but I really wanted to go to college. And then when I went to college, my last semester of college was the same way. I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to get out of college. And then I got out of college, and then I had no idea what I was doing for like a 3-month period. But I was streaming then, so that's always fun. Oh, we don't need my mouse on screen. Do we need my mouse on screen? I don't know. I'm gonna go check the leaderboards. There are no leaderboards. It is literally just me. Okay, there's no competition. Okie dokie. Here we go. It's pug time. Do I jump with a click? I jump with a click. It seems that I jump with a click. Can I jump with a spacebar? I'd rather do that. Oh, I can do spacebar. This is excellent. We're off and going. I'm gonna take a hot gander that I shouldn't run into boxes. Just like I did. Don't run into boxes. If you're a pug, you don't want to smack your face against the wall. Though, to be fair, a pug's face kind of looks like it's perpetually pressed into a wall. Oh my gosh. Dude, you don't understand. Like, high school sucks. Dakota's high school sucks. Like, you got a chicken patty thrown at you today. The only sort of, like, quarrels that happened at my high school during lunchtime was a time where... So we had 2 separate lunch rooms, lunch areas. And there was, I think, Cafeteria A and Cafeteria B. Shucks. I killed my pug. He shattered into pieces. But Cafeteria A and Cafeteria B, one was like for the upperclassmen, one was for the lowerclassmen. And apparently over in the upperclassmen area, there was a fight between 2 ladies and yoga pants. Apparently, these 2 individuals got into a fight about an $80 pair of yoga pants, and like, I don't know whether they tore the yoga pants to shred or they tore each other to shred. All I know is that the guidance counselor had to get involved, break those 2 apart, and then, I guess, pull them off in separate directions. But, you know, I was never directly involved in that. I wouldn't be fighting over yoga pants. I should buy my own yoga pants. I have a job now. I could go buy my own yoga pants if I want to, you know? Ugh. Why quarrel with other people? We don't need war. We don't need to have disputes about our apparel and whatnot. We just don't need that. Whoa, what is with all these, like... Whoa, bloody spikes. This just got a little morbid. The lava, I suppose, should have been like the first indication that there's something deadly going on here, but the bloody spikes and whatnot are giving me a whole different kind of vibe. I know not. I just don't want this pug to, like... I don't want to know what happens when this pug, like, hits what it... Oh! Okay, well, now I know what happens if the pug hits one of the dirty spikes. And honestly, it's not as grotesque as I thought it would be. I thought there would be, like, blood, guts, gore, and screaming. But it isn't. Turns out it's a horror game. If it gets more terrifying than this, I want to see it. I want to see what's in store. Honestly, as I'm attempting to figure out like what games to play and whatnot now, I'm attempting to be more variety in the whole variety streamer part of my description. Ouch. I kind of trying to figure out like what type of genres I've always wanted to play. And to be fair, aside from like the one time I played Slender back in high school, I don't think I've really ever played a horror game. I used to watch people play a lot of horror games. I used to watch Markiplier play his horror games like all the time. But I never actually played any myself because I was like, I wouldn't be into that type of game. I shouldn't be into that type of game. That games are scary. I don't want to do that. But you know, I feel like that would make for some excellent content and some really good times. And you know, I need more occasions where my blood gets pumping, moves a little faster, you know, so that my readings aren't just so chill all the time. I can't always be this chill person that we see behind the camera, you know. Sometimes you have to get a little stressed out. The world is a place of fast-moving times, and fast-moving pugs, and fast-moving blood through fast-moving veins. Or rather, the veins themselves are rather stationary, and the blood moves through them quickly, creating a certain sense of pressure that can be measured by a blood pressure cuff. Please, MMORPG-like, please, you the best healer tank. You'd be the best healer tank, which everyone, because you're awesome for DPS. Dude, I gotta boo. Anna and I are working on getting back into Soul Worker a little bit more. There's been a whole debacle of trying to get her a laptop for school and whatnot. We are finally on laptop replacement number 3, and finally, I think we've hit the mark. We tried 2 Dell computers because, honestly, tried and true, I loved using Dell computers. Dell laptops have lasted a very long time for me, but as it turns out, the Dells in this day and age, like, I got my Dell back like 7 years ago or something, and it still works. Actually, that was my first streaming computer. It was a Dell Latitude 5520, I think. Oh my goodness, and it worked great. And it worked great for so long. But then we upgraded, and we bought her an HP book. I don't remember, or I don't know if it's HP book. I just know it's an HP laptop. I don't know what kind of HP laptop, but it works, and it works well. And so we're gonna download Soul Worker, and then we're gonna play some more Soul Worker at some point together, because you need a little more processing power for stuff like that, apparently. Huh, your blood is already moving like super fast, like 40 something miles per hour. Yo, really? Is my blood moving that fast? Anna, PT girl, I have a question for you. How fast does blood move for you through your veins? Oh, we're gonna get schooled now.
The general public.
Educate the general public, my dearest. I'm very curious about this.
Okay, so your heart rate is how fast your body is pumping blood through your veins.
Yeah, but that's in beats per minute. We're talking like miles per hour.
I don't know that.
Liters per mile per hour? How fast do the blood move?
I don't know.
We could do a little bit of math here. What's like a normal blood pressure?
A normal blood pressure?
Blood pressure. What's like normal diastolic, systolic blood pressure?
80 over 120 over 80.
120 over 80, and that's in what units? It's pressure, so is it like millimeters of mercury or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, millimeters of mercury, millimeter. Is it milliliters or milliliters? Millimeters. So that's a length. So if we take the length, which is measured in millimeters. Well, we've at least got the meters in there. If we invert that somehow, we can get per meters. Oh, but we want meters per second. Meters per second. I need to look this up. We're both gonna look this up. Oh, Anna's currently looking this up. How fast does blood move?
That's not part of my education.
Cause like you ever see those horror movies where like they slice the person at the jugular and it starts like
well, okay, so the jugular
like really
is
out
blood
there.
That's returning down to your heart. So if your heart is racing, then it is a possibility that it can come out like that. But it's usually you have some kind of condition for it to start like going like that. That's why, say you cut the femoral artery, which is like a big blood vessel that goes down your leg. That will actually spurt, because that is a huge, major blood vessel down.
And there's a lot of pressure out of it, too.
Yeah.
As it turns out, according to my very quick Google search, blood will move through the body at about 3 to 4 miles per hour, aka average walking speed. Any injection into the blood should reach the brain in a matter of seconds. And being that my body itself is nowhere near the length of a mile, I think that's pretty damn quick. Oh. I'm only 5'6". That's like a, what, 60 inches? 60 inches to like 5,000 in a mile? That's pretty quickly. Oh, what's that? Okay, what's 4 What's like 3.5 miles an hour? 3.45 miles per hour to, I don't know, inches per second. Let's do inches per second. 61.6 inches per second. So that's about the time it takes for the blood. Ooh, I'm so sorry, you're behind me. Sometimes Anna sneaks behind me because the Coca-Cola is back here. Like the Coca-Cola and the Dr. Pepper. This is my proof. This is a Coca-Cola. I'm not gonna drink it right now. We try to stay away from sugar and whatnot. But apparently, the time it takes for blood to move through my body could go to the top of my body all the way to the bottom in a matter of a second. And I think that's some pretty cool tidbits of information. Dakota's father lied to him. Well, my father's lied to me a couple of times. The biggest lie that my father's ever told to me was about Santa Claus, but I think we're over that at this point. My father's
Santa Claus is real!
Santa Claus is real, says Anna. I've been lied to yet again. Or perhaps my pug is dead. Potentially. I'm just thinking, has my father ever lied to me? Oof. My dad is a very, very good person. I don't know if he's lied to me in any certain context. I don't think my mother has either. They're very good people. Albeit, mother's a little loud sometimes, and sometimes dad's a little quiet, but I love them all the same. Dad, Mom, if you're out there, which I know you are. Not here right now, of course, but yeah, I know you're out there living your best lives. I love you. Oh. This next dead pug is for you, Dad. And I mean that in the most positive way possible. Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm gonna switch pugs. Oh my goodness, look at all the pugs I've unlocked. I swear, I only had Rego Pug and Dark Pug. But apparently I got cats? I want the cat from space. That sounds cool. Ugh. Got it. Oh, and I don't think you can log in a Soul Worker anymore in the USA. You tried, but you couldn't. Oh, Dakota, allow me to educate you. There's two workers on... There's two workers. There's 2 Soul Workers on Steam. Wait a minute. This cat can fly. Oh my god, this cat can fly?
You just figured that out?
I've just been clicking the spacebar, half paying attention. What in the world? Oh my god, the cat can fly. Oh. I think I have double jump with this cat. They have different abilities. Yo. Oh, but here, clarification. There are 2 different Soul Workers on Steam now. I'm not sure if you're using Steam or other type of launcher and whatnot. However, there's Soul Worker. I don't remember which one's the right one. One has a capital W. Oh, the lowercase. The lowercase is the correct one. If you find Soul Worker with a lowercase W, that's the one that you can play and you can log onto the servers. The old server, the old game is just dead. Because they shut down the, I think, the international server, I think it was. Oh, what the? Oh, my goodness.
The 2 servers they have is, I think, Korea and the UK.
There may be, like, a Korean one. Anna says there might be a Korean one. There might be, like, a UK server right now.
I know UK's one of them. I don't remember the other one.
I know that you can log on, because we did log on. I mean, well, I don't know if we logged on super recently, but we logged on recently enough. I would say, at least. Oh my god, I had no idea I was thinking, wait, what have you been wasting your time on other games? There's Soul Worker out there for everybody! And of course there's like, I guess there's also like the Burning Soul Worker stuff too, but like, I had problems attempting to download Burning Soul Worker. My antivirus was going crazy, and I was like, you know, I can wait for the international server for a little while. That's okay with me. So I waited patiently, and now, oh my god, was that a boss? I just saw a boss. Whoa! Whoa, that was deadly. I think there's more to this game than I thought there would be. Wait a minute. There's more than just the pleasant hills of the previous area? There's more? There's more deadly objects wanting to kill the kitty? I had no idea. Well then. This is a whole new world of high-velocity pets. This is excellent. Oh, and I just noticed too, some of the ones are worth more points than others. I wonder what the correlation there is. Maybe it's like random whether it's worth 100 points or 50 points? Maybe. I'm unsure. Oh my goodness, I didn't have my double jump there. Huh. You could have been playing a Scythe character, but no. Dakota's been playing World of Warcraft and wasting your time. Bro, so much of a time waster. I, once upon a time, played World of Warcraft. I was a young boy. I was a naive boy. And I received a CD copy of World of Warcraft at my parents' house in the mail. And I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to stay home from school, pretend that I'm sick, and play World of Warcraft. And I played World of Warcraft for like 2 days straight without going to school. Little elementary school me. And lo and behold, because I got it in the mail, somebody had put a virus on the disk. It was some of the funnest times I've ever had, but then my computer completely crashed, erasing everything on it. Don't put USB drives, CD drives, hard drives into your computer that you're not sure are from a legitimate source, or else you may be disappointed to find your entire hard drive wiped. Which, for a small me at the time, wasn't really devastating. I didn't really care. I had no real concept of object permanence at that time. I was just like, I'm a young kid. I'm gonna have fun. And whoops, the computer's dead now. Guess I'll deal with this. Honestly, I don't even remember how old I was at the time, and therefore I don't know whether I was really utilizing the full force of my computer's, like hard drive system or whatever. But World of Warcraft was fun. I just, like, I don't know. I just never got back into it, because I was like, what if my computer dies again? And I love my computers, and the hard drives that run with them, too much these days. Although, I think I know a legitimate site when I see one nowadays. I have relative confidence on that. Oh, I don't get killed by those vases, but I do get killed by the spikes. Oh, never, never. Dakota's always been super smart about that. Well, even us smarties can sometimes have droughts. Yo, Corsmo, what's going on, friend? Friend? Brother. You're not just a friend, you're a brother of mine. Hello there, brother. How goes it up there in Vermont? It's very cold in Vermont, so I've been told, although their maple syrup is banging, and I've been told they're hippies. I was gonna say their hippies are pretty banging too, but I don't know if I want to pry into the personal lives of the Vermont hippies as of right now. That might be prying a little too much into the personal lives, but you know what? Good inspiration comes from a lot of places, and sometimes the wilderness, the forests, and those things that we can't see with just our eyes can be very inspirational. Hello, brother. Super cold tonight. Very, very hip. Super hip. Soup hip. It wasn't too cold over here in the grand metropolitan center that is Philadelphia, although it was about 40 degrees on my ride home today with my bicycle, and I wasn't very happy with it. I got to wear my balaclava. My balaclava is like my fancy thin ski mask that I keep around my face so as to not keep myself, not cold. I don't like the wind chill. I don't like the cold in general. I gotta switch these characters up. This double jump with the kitty cat ain't working for me. How about... What is this? What is this character? These ones, okay, these ones I'm guessing are cats. These ones I think are pugs. These ones also look like pugs, and these also look like pugs, but like, I don't... Maybe it's the Loch Ness Monster. Or some like walking hill. Oh my god, this one's really fast. Oh, fast and small jumps. Ooh, okay. This is different. I wonder if I like... Okay, so it seems that every character in Turbo Pug has their own special jumpage abilities. And I'm guessing the stage, like, compensates for that? I'm not sure if the stage topology has been, like, much different depending on which character I was using. Ouch. That was rough. That was a rough dog. Dog, rough, my friend. You know, I've been told, and I've been told by reliable sources. Oh, I have infinite jump? Do I have infinite jump with this guy? Can I jump as much as I want to? Oh, I get double jump. Okay. There's double jump with the nyan pug. Nyan pug? I see this game and all I can think of is like nyan cat. Like the memes of yesteryear. Like the ones where it goes like... That was a little off key and I apologize for that, but I think you get the idea. Oh my goodness. Poor puppy. I'm sorry, puppy dog. I'm not sure whether to feel bad or like, okay, I'll choose to feel bad about that one. I don't know whether to feel bad that these pugs keep dying, but maybe they don't feel the pain. Yo, what if Turbo Pug takes place in dog heaven? Or I guess cat heaven, pet heaven? Where they get to play and parkour all they want to until their little legs fall off. Or until they sprout rainbows out of their butts or grow plexiglass structures around their heads so as to make them look like they're in space. And I guess double jump abilities. It'd be cool if I had double jump. But apparently I have to at least be a four-legged creature first. And I, first of all, am a dead pug. But also, don't have 4 legs. I only have 2. I was talking with somebody about that today. Oh my goodness. So at work today, we had a meeting at the end of the day. We usually have meetings at the end of the days every Mondays. It's to make our Mondays a little less boring or perhaps exacerbate the boringness. So it really depends on the week. But so at the end of the day, our CEO showed us a motivational video from a children's book. It's like a song from a children's book. I think the character's name in the children's book is Pete the Cat. And the song was I Love My White Shoes. And it was about this cat who had these white shoes. And no matter what that cat stepped in, he would still be rocking those shoes of white or different colors. For example, allow me to recollect the story of Pete the Cat and his white shoes, or at least what used to be white shoes. Pete the Cat was walking around in his white shoes, saying, I love my white shoes. 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 And then, Pete the Cat stepped in an entire pile of strawberries. Don't know how he missed that, but suspend your disbelief for just a moment. Pete the Cat stepped into a giant pile of strawberries, and oh no, those shoes weren't so white anymore. Those shoes were now a nice red color. And so instead of being dissuaded and disappointed by this now tarnished shoes, he's like, you know what? I like these shoes. I love my red 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 shoes. But oh no! Pete, being the unobservant feline that he is, steps into a giant pile of blueberries. And oh no, those shoes weren't so red anymore. Now, they were a nice blue color, like a royal blue, kind of like my favorite color, but a little bit darker, almost like a navy. But in any case, that wouldn't dissuade our little Pete the Cat. No, he kept on walking. That little Kit Kat kept on walking to the beat of the song of I love my blue shoes, I love my blue shoes, I love my blue shoes. For context purposes, he loved his blue shoes. I don't have blue shoes. The closest type of shoe that I have is a black shoe. I have brown shoes, brown boots actually, with a little bit of yellow on them, and then gray and red shoes, which also have white and a little bit of black on them, but alas, let's not get stuck on, you know, little nuances. But alas, the story doesn't end there. No. Pete and his now blue shoes continued on walking, because that's what you do when you're wearing shoes and you're a cat. Why wouldn't you walk and strut your stuff in these shoes? And now, he stepped into a pile of mud. I know Pete. I just found out about Pete today. Pete the Cat. But he walked into a pile of mud and was like, whatever, man. You know, my shoes are brown now. And he was like, I love my brown shoes. 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 Oh my god, but then alas, you know what Pete did? Somehow, the big miracle of the entire story, if I may spoil it, spoiler alert everybody, I'm about to tell you what happens to Pete the Cat and his multicolored, tetracolor shoes. Well, he steps into a pile of water. A pile of water? A puddle of water? A puddle of water. And lo and behold, apparently all of the color completely washes off of this cat's shoes. Every single one of the colors. All totally gone. The blue's gone, the red's gone, the brown's gone, it's all gone. Sarah and Corsmo teach kiddos with Pete the Cat books. Seriously? I did notice at the end of this YouTube video that my boss showed me that there was definitely more Pete the Cat stories out there. I think one of them involved like a button. Now that I've exposed myself to at least one Pete the Cat story, I apparently have to expose myself to all of them. Dude, that video had like 6 million views on it. That's a popular character. That's a popular mascot to be teaching things like that. The belly button one is a banger. Oh, is it about belly buttons? I have a belly button, but I suppose it's a button on the belly, like an actual like clothing button on a belly. Man, I have to expose myself to this. I can't wait. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research before Wednesday so I can educate the world about this. But okay, to go back one more moment, I was most astounded by the fact that in this story of Pete the Cat and the multicolored shoes, stepping in water completely made those shoes squeaky clean, like literally. As the cat continued to walk around, his shoes began to squeak upon the ground. But all the color was washed away, and I was like, Pete, you must have the purest water in your neighborhood. Because if you can get all of those stains, the mud, the sticky strawberries, the blueberry, all off of your shoes with a single step in the water, and you didn't have to use any bleach, that's a miracle all on its own, Pete. And honestly, that's my kind of world to live in. Oh my god, what is it? Oh, everything's deadly now. Oh, I just saw a chest. Who's this close to the chest? There's chests. There's treasure to be found here. But who's the one worthy of finding the treasure? How about the black pug? The gray pug? The dark pug. What's so special about you, dark pug? You're actually kind of small. You seem small. Is that it? You seem a little tiny? Maybe like a baby pug. Oh, maybe use the baby pug. Can I double jump with this guy? No, there is no double jumpage. It is just single jump. It is just me, focus, and dark pug energy. That's all you need. Just focus on the pug of darkness. Let the pug flow through you. Don't let yourself be distracted by the pugs of light. No. Consider the pugs of darkness. Consider the darkness that flows through your pugs. To be fair, I gotta be honest. My parents have 4 dogs. My parents have 3 dogs. My parents have 3 dogs. My parents have 3 dogs. And I don't know what those dogs get up to when we're not at home. I assume that my parents know what the dogs are up to when I'm not home because they're still home. I'm not home right now. I don't have dogs with me, unfortunately. However, Morgan, Mickey, and Danica, I'm sure are all living their best life over there. Maybe the powers of the dark pug have flowed through them. None of them are pugs, by the way. I should make that perfectly clear. None of those dogs are pugs. Although I wouldn't be against having a pug. Pugs are, like, cute. In, like, a deformed way. In the sense that, like, you love the ones that look like they can't fend for themselves. I don't know if it's out of pity. I don't know if it's out of, like a sense of, like, I need to take care of this poor creature. But I think pugs are delightfully cute. I think most animals are delightfully cute. I like dogs, like cats. I like pets that you're able to, like, cuddle. I had to think of myself. Like, I've had conversations with Anna about what type of pet that we would like to get. And a couple of options have come up. I like dog. She like dog. Dog is a plus. I like cat. She no like cat. So cat has been vetoed. She's okay with, like, reptiles. Her parents had an anole, like a little tiny lizard. You can't, I don't know, that lizard was too small. You can't, like, cuddle with a lizard. She's brought up the idea of having, like, a little pet turtle. I guess I'm okay with having a pet turtle. I'm thinking to myself, like, if I were to have a pet, like, my filter for, like, what I would have as a pet has to depend on whether or not I can, like, perceive myself cuddling with this creature or feeling, like, a connection with it. Like I feel like when a cat jumps up on your lap or you have the chance to, like, pet it, you feel like you're one and the same. That's a valid connection. I can totally get behind that for a pet. However, and maybe it's because I haven't yet had a turtle of my own to call my buddy, my friend, my pet, my domestic companion, but I don't think I can cuddle with a turtle. I'm sure, technically speaking, you can cuddle with any animal you want to if you tried hard enough. Like a pumpkin head pug. Pumpkin pug. Oh my god, he lights up the night. And he's got double jump, and he moves rather fast. Oh, when it's nighttime. When it's nighttime, the light of the jack-o'-lantern lights up. Excellent. I just noticed, too, apparently I can jump in midair. Did not realize that. We learn new things every day. Can I do that? I'm gonna double check that the next time I have the opportunity to. There haven't been many ledges recently, so I will wait on that. Oh, but it's nighttime, the moon is up, and our heads are lit up, I suppose. I wonder if there'll be any candy if I go far enough. I'm coming to trick-or-treat, everyone! Trick-or-treat time! Oh! I missed it. I like this. This Puggo Lantern? Puggo Lantern's giving me all kinds of luck. It makes me think of the Halloween season. The Halloween season was pretty recent, right? I say recent, but it was definitely a couple months ago. My perception of time is completely off. Once you get a job, I guess, and you start doing... Actually, not even just the job part. Once you start doing things on a schedule that you keep to, that might be, you know, your 9-to-5 job, or it might be streaming on a schedule every Wednesday or so. But, like, once you get on a schedule, time just kind of flows by. And, of course, if you're having fun, it kind of goes by even quicker. And I, for one, I was thinking to myself today, am I having a good time with my life right now? Having a pretty good time. I would say overall, I'm having a pretty good time right now. And that hopefully means that the show is better so that everybody else who's not having a good time can have a good time at the very least. We try. We try around here. At the very least, so long as we keep smiling, I think we'll be okay. It's interesting. Oh, I am so close to this chest. So close. When I first started working at my job, there was this sort of, I guess this culture of like, are you suffering yet? Like, are you suffering yet? And I was like, no, I think I'm doing okay. Like, it could be a little stressful sometimes, or sometimes very stressful. But you know, you come out the other side, and you'll learn a thing or two. So long as you're learning a thing or two, I think that's the best thing to do about it. You come out the other side and you learn something. If you're not learning something, then, you know, hopefully by the next time it comes around, whatever challenge that is, you get to learn something new from it. But so, for a while, every once in a while, I'd be asked, like, you know, how you doing? You doing okay? And I still get asked, am I okay? That's not out of there just yet. But it'd be like, oh, like, is the stress catching up with you? Like, you getting used to things around here? And I'd be like, well, you know what? I'm still smiling. And, you know, I stick with that. So long as we're still smiling, I think there's, like, a light at the end of the tunnel. Unless you're, like totally faking that smile and you're having a terrible time, in which case, stop lying to yourself. Do better. You can do better for yourself. You can always do better. But I guess sometimes that's a lot of pressure. So, like, if you think that you can't do better, and you're hanging and you're doing okay with what you're doing, that doesn't make a lot of sense, but if you can improve, that's a good thing. If you can get farther and faster with the same pug and unlock the chests on the other side, metaphorically speaking, then I think we're making progress. I think progress makes perfect. Honestly, if I have... What the hell was that? What the heck? What is going on? Oh, the gods have decided to smite me now? I didn't realize that there was gods in these worlds. I didn't realize there were gods in this dimension. Apparently, Zeus is one of them. Zeus, send thine lightning bolt down and show me who's boss. Maybe... Ooh, that's making me wonder. What's inside of that chest that I have come so close to? I wonder. Maybe I too will gain the power of the gods. Ooh. This seems enticing. I also gotta wonder too, like, what unlocks all the pug skins and whatnot. I don't know. I wonder if it's even feasible to unlock all the pugs and whatever else that other lump creature was. If it's a pug, it's a chonky pug. That is one chonky ass pug if I had to call it pug one way or another. But I don't know. I yearn to find out. Or, you know, here, let's see. Have I unlocked it yet? Whatever it is? No. I think just the more you play, the more you unlock. So I think if it's feasible, I want to unlock all the pugs. And I'm most of the way there already, so I'm cool with that. I'm going to do little Hamtaro over here. A little hamster. What's your shtick? Can you double jump? You can double jump. Can you jump more than double? I don't know. Hold on. No, it seems only double jump. Oh, but they move a little bit slower. You move a little bit slower with the hamster, it seems. Is that meant to imply that hamsters are slower than dogs? I mean, like, they're smaller. Hamsters are much smaller than pugs are. At least, you know, if we ain't talking like teacup pups. And wow, that was a very disappointing squeal sign when the hamster died. Oh my god. Not a fan of that. Oh. Ooh. I'm getting flashbacks. Oh, I'm getting flashbacks. I'm getting flashbacks to when we used to have hamsters at my parents' house. So, to set the stage, hamsters, small little rodent creatures, I can't speak today. Small little rodent creatures. They kind of exist in their cages. You can give them little wheels to run on. You give them little houses to hang under. They can get a little bit chonky depending on how much they eat. And they're very fluffy creatures. Very fluffy creatures indeed. Well, we had two hamsters. We had a couple hamsters. And they liked each other a lot. Liked each other a lot so much that, you know, they began to breed with each other. Eventually, wow, miracle of childbirth occurs. And there's a lot of baby hamsters in there. And little baby hamsters, they're like a translucent, like, pink color. Very cute. A little disgusting, but a little cute nonetheless. This is both slightly morbid, but also looks very fun and cute. Oh, with the pugs? Oh, with the turbo pugs? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So far, there's no blood and gore. Although, to be perfectly fair, the squeals and screams of dying hamsters have been the most disturbing part of this journey so far. That and, like, you know, the hanging skeletons, the bloody spikes, and, like, there's a lot of spikes on this screen. That implies that there's a lot of death. Like, lots and lots of death. And speaking of death, to make things a little bit morbid, cringe warning, I guess? Cringe warning? Yeah, I'll give a cringe warning now. So, in any case, we had a lot of got a couple of hamsters. A couple of them grew up. The cage got relatively smaller compared to the amount of hamsters that were in that cage. Birthing kept on occurring, and we were like, wow, I think we need more cages for these hamsters. But of course, you know, you can only go to the store so fast, you know? Sometimes you can't get to the store quick enough. And so, you know, we didn't make it to the store quick enough to buy more cages. I say quick enough because there were consequences. When you have a lot of hamsters in a single cage, and more hamsters forming in those cages, sometimes there's not enough food to go around. Sometimes, I guess the taste of whatever food we were giving them just wasn't enough for the hamsters. No. These hamsters were getting bored. These hamsters began to crave flesh. And I don't mean like, oh, Gucci goo, little hamster. Ow, you bit my finger. I'm talking like hamsters were born and died. I used to do some of my schoolwork in the office area of my parents' house, which was right near where the hamsters were. And once upon a time, I was like, oh, the hamsters are making a lot more noise than usual. They're kind of squeaking with each other. What's going on over there? And I was like, maybe the hamsters are fighting. The hamsters would often fight each other. Apparently, the gender dynamics, or the sex dynamics in a hamster kingdom can be very, very gruesome. Very gruesome. Long story short, hamster cannibalism. You're absolutely right. The squeals that I was hearing from behind me as I did my calculus homework were the screams of tiny, tiny little baby hamsters being born and then being devoured by other hamsters. I don't know which hamsters they were. I don't know if it was the mother, the father, or one of the siblings, or I guess not so friendly hamster neighbors. But it came to a point where it wasn't just squeals anymore. No. It was crunches. It was crunches, squeals, and then silence. And we came to a point where we decided, you know what? No more hamsters. I don't think that we're fit to take care of hamsters in our abode. And so, ended the saga of hamsters in the Calv household. I don't think I ever want hamsters. I think that has traumatized me so. I don't know if I would ever want to deal with that again. It will only ever be boys and girls. Boys or girls, that's it. Not together. I don't need any sort of coitus happening inside of that cage to bring about that sort of, like, unspeakable monstrosity again. It was traumatizing. That story alone has traumatized. Cringe warning. I think that is probably the most disturbing story I have ever shared on this show. Oh my goodness, lightning bolts. Zeus! Strike me down! It actually kind of helped me, to be honest. Yeah, you know what? That actually kind of helped. The lightning bolts actually kind of helped me there. Thank you, Zeus, for pitying me. Thank you for pitying me and my hamsters. Very much appreciate that. Ugh. I'm getting, like, all those flashbacks now. I don't even remember what we did with the rest of those hamster cages. I think we gave them, like, one of our neighbors, and we were just like, yeah, we washed them out best as we could. Can never wash the sin from these cages, however. I'm sure there'll be a better home to a better family of hamsters, not ones that would eat each other. And to be honest, like, I'll be honest too, I don't remember, like, their food bowl ever being empty. It seemed to me like they were having a fine time in there. They had enough water, they had enough food in their bowls. Maybe they were just growing, like, very bored of their food and decided, you know what? I'm tired of the same old. I need something a little bit more. And if that's, like, how some pets get, I don't want to know what happens when the dogs get bored of their kibble, you know? Or the cats get bored of their nibble, their kibbles and nibbles. I don't know. That's why, you know, moral of the story is this, I think. Have a balanced diet And don't live in overcrowded neighborhoods if you can help it. If you can't, sometimes... Oh my god! That second to last spike always gets me. If you can help it, don't try not to be in close quarters. Try to have some personal space. Hopefully, if you're not totally close to the same people all the time at a point where it becomes uncomfortable for you, and you keep your diet very balanced, then you won't have any inclinations towards cannibalism. Then you won't, you know, become the horror story of your neighborhood, and you won't potentially become a Wendigo, as I was taught by at least one game out there. It's called Until Dawn. I'm gonna play that one day. I want to play Until Dawn. It's like a cinematic experience, and it's a horror game. One day I'll get to those horror games. I want to someday, but I'm not there yet. Oh my goodness! I gotta double jump over that thing. I gotta double jump with that stupid spike. I'll get to it. We'll get to it. Calm and collected. Oh my god, I thought Zeus was gonna help me again. Zeus, buddy. Oh, buddy. Why cannot the gods be on my side today? All these crates, all these pictures of pugs. You know, come to think of it, speaking of cannibalistic animals, technically, we see all these pug tokens around here. See, like, these pug tokens? These pug tokens right over here? For the most part, I was playing as a pug. I was consuming these pugs. Cannibalism? You decide. I think it's cannibalism. Maybe we haven't unlocked any more pugs? I'm gonna go back to my jack-o'-lantern. My jack-o'-lantern was like, he's a quickie, but he's a speedster. It'll help us get to that chest faster. I think. I have no idea what's in that chest. I don't know whether or not I unlock characters by getting into those chests or not. I'm honestly not so sure. Oh my god! Oh! Zeus, why? Zeus, why? Zeus, why don't do that? But, oh my... Oh, right into the lava. That'll do it. God, if anything will kill an animal, molten rock. Molten rock will do it. Oh my goodness. Ah, the deaths that our pets will go through, and then continue to go through and revive over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. This is like pug purgatory and other domestic animals. Domesticated? Are hamsters considered domesticated? Have they ever not been domesticated? I'd like to see, like, I guess wild hamsters would be like moles, I suppose? I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, because, like, a lot of domesticated animals have undomesticated versions. Oh, I couldn't have avoided that. Dang it. Like, the dog has the wolf. Cats have, like, bobcats, I guess. Actually, this is a question I had for myself once upon a time. I think we discussed it at work, actually. The question being, why is it that, like, wolves seem to be so distinctly different from dogs? However, bobcats or cats or lynxes or whatever the most, like recent ancestor of cats, why don't they seem as distinctly different as wolves are to dogs? Like, there are tons and I mean, there's tons of different types of, like, species of cat too. However, like, I don't exactly know if there's huge differences between, like, let's say a bobcat, a lynx, or like an actual cat. And supposedly it's because there's been a lot more time between, like, between when wolves and dogs split off in the genealogical tree than there were for, like, cats. I don't remember what the exact number was, but at least a couple tens of thousands of years, maybe? Like, a couple tens of thousands of years, I think? Between when, like, a difference between, like, when, whatever cat related it was. I don't remember if it was a lynx or something like that. Let's say lynx for the purposes of this discussion. Before lynx and cat split off, and then wolf and dog split off. Like, domestication for a cat, basically a domestication for a cat happened later in time. So that's why they're not as different from each other, because, like, I guess there hasn't been enough time for them to become so distinct. Although, I guess some would call them rather distinct, but I would say, if I had to think about, like, the general personality of, like, a dog, dogs and wolves seem distinctly different personality-wise. Although, I'm sure that's not actually the case all the time. But, like, cats and tigers and stuff, they seem a lot more different. But alas, that's not always the case, too. You got some really lovey-dovey tigers out there, you know? You got some really nasty dogs out there. This is true. This is true. I knew a very nasty dog who lived down my street. My, the place where I lived didn't have any, like, there was no way to drive from one side of the street all the way out to the other, like, was a dead-end road, no outlet type place. So anytime that I would go walking, I'd usually go in one direction. I would either go all the way to the dead end and then back again, or I'd go the other way and kind of make my way to the top of the road. But if I were to go that way, there was a driveway, there was a set of owners who had a dog, and that dog, oh my god, I did it again! I should have double jumped! Ah! We'll get back to it. But the owner had a dog, and that dog was usually never on a leash and always hung out in the front yard. And I, a very small child at the time, who just kind of wanted to go on his walk and, you know, exercise the body out a little, get some fresh air, just like explore the world around me, because I didn't exactly know the world around me. I don't think by that point in time I'd ever gone, like, by foot up my parents' road. I'd only ever, you know, been in the car as they drove down it. And I was like, I'm gonna go on an adventure today. And long story short, I walked past this house where the dog laid, waiting for me to completely traumatize me as a child. As I walked towards, I was like, good doggy, because at that point in time, I really had no reason to believe that a dog was ever gonna hurt me. I've only ever had very nice dogs in my life, and I was like, this dog's gonna be fine, right? Oh no. Oh no, that dog was snarly. That dog was nasty. That dog was gnarly and began to chase after me. Small kid. I don't think... That was one of the times in my life that I've run the fastest. The other time was trying to outrun... Oh my god. Trying to outrun fireworks from a campfire. That was the second fastest I've ever run in my life. That and, like, I guess I've probably run faster for, like, my workouts and stuff like that. I haven't worked out recently. I haven't gone running recently. It's too cold outside. But I will go back eventually, when the weather gets a little bit warmer. But in any case, yeah, I ran away from that dog. But alas, remember the part of the story where there was there's no outlet? So if I went past that dog, coming from the other end of the dead end, I would have to go back past that dog again if I wanted to return home. And, like, by this point, you'd think, why not just call your parents? They can come and pick you up. I just didn't think about it, I guess, at the time. Yeah, I prepared myself for it. I was like, I'm gonna face this dog head on. I'm gonna run past that dog. And I geared myself up for it, and I started running. It helped that this house was on the corner, like the corner of the bend. So you couldn't really see the driveway as you came around the bend from either direction. So I was like, I'm gonna prepare myself for this. I am not gonna die today. I'm gonna run past this dog as fast as I possibly can. And I guess the owner must have taken them back inside. There really is no... There's no, like, climax to this story. I ran, but there was no dog. The dog did not chase me because there was no dog to be found. The dog went back inside. But I was terrified. That's, like... I feel like there's, like, something to be said about that. In the sense of, like, you know... Maybe don't psych yourself out about things too much. You know, not everything's as bad as you think it may be. Although sometimes it is. Maybe I would have gotten bitten by that dog. Maybe I would have been dragged away and never returned. Mauled at such a young age. But alas, that's not this timeline. That's another timeline, and I'm glad we're living the best timeline. At least I've been told that way. Although, to be perfectly fair, this timeline not looking so hot right now. This timeline looking pretty grim. No to war, guys. If I had to say anything, no to war. Peace, love, party on. Pugs for everybody. Pugs and good vibes for everybody. And hopefully not falling into lava, or, you know, dying, or being hung by our very human limbs. Oh my god, it was so close! I don't know whether that was so close or not, to be perfectly honest. I keep messing up that jump. Maybe I gotta jump a little bit earlier. I think I just gotta jump earlier. I gotta be on the mark. Say I gotta be on the mark. Falls into deep chasm. Good. Whoops. Falls into the deep chasm of Puggington. No, not Bridgerton, dearest. Puggington. Although Bridgerton was a wonderful show. There was a lot of... That show was... To put things in perspective... That show... Or not even to put things in perspective. If I had to describe that show in one word, it was Eros. E-R-O-S. And by Eros, I mean erotic. My goodness, there was a lot of sex in that show. Or at least in one particular episode. Spoiler alert, I guess? I don't know. You should be... If you're a parent and you want to watch Bridgerton with your kids, you should be aware of this information.
Oh, we did that. It was weird.
We? I don't have children. Oh, not me. I wasn't a part of the we in this case. I don't have children yet.
No, I watched it with my parents and then my younger brother. He was really weird.
Oh, Anna watched it with her parents, but, like, the rest of her... We're all basically adults, except for her youngest brother right now.
Watched it multiple times with my parents. It was really weird.
You know, you can watch shows like that with your parents. Maybe your parents are cool with stuff like that. Maybe your parents are just like, yo, son and or daughter, I got this really freaky show that I want to watch with you. Oh, yeah? Freaky in what way? I'm cool with horror. And then your parent is just like, no. Freaking in a different way. Now, hopefully we ain't talking like XXX rated content and whatnot. If that's the case, then I hope it's all business. I certainly wouldn't be sharing that stuff with my children. If my children decide to share that with me, I'm a parent. I think I'm just gonna have to deal with it. However, I won't expose them to stuff like that, at least not on purpose. Although the internet has a way of exposing people to things. That's how I was first exposed. Actually, that's not how I was first exposed. My first exposure to any topic like that was being in school and being taught that the F-bomb... Actually, what I was taught was... Somebody, I was going to say a friend of mine. No, they weren't a friend of mine. They were merely an acquaintance at the time. An acquaintance of mine in elementary school told me, hey, you should go home and tell your parents that you love them. And I was like, okay, how do I tell my parents? Like, I'll go do that right now. And he's like, no, but you can say it to them in sign language. And I was like, oh, how do you say I love you to your parents in sign language? And he stuck his middle finger up at me. So I went home that day. And I was like, hey, Mom! And I flipped her off and just like, Cameron, do you know what that means? Who taught you that? And I was like, oh, one of my friends in school taught me how to say I love you. And she's like, that's not how you say I love you. That means a very, very naughty word. You shouldn't be doing that to people. I was like, but why, Mom? But why? She's like, I'll tell you when you're older. I don't think I ever found out from her what that meant as I got older, but I eventually found out on my own. Going back to the hamster. I like my little hamster. I feel like I was getting better with my hamster. The hamster's giving me best luck. Or maybe I should go back to Space Cat. You know, I didn't try regular cat. I haven't tried regular cat yet. Excuse me. Excuse me. I just can't help the squeakage. I make the sounds of the creatures that I possess the bodies of? Have I possessed this little hamster? Maybe I am the pug. I'm the almighty... Damn it! I'm the almighty hamster of the cage. I eat all before me. Hamsters, dogs, human fingers, kibble, and water. And the squeals of the yet born. I will eat them all, for I am... Ham. I am Ham. That's who I am. I am Ham, and Ham is I. That's what I'm gonna name this hamster. This hamster's name is Ham. Or maybe it's like a gerbil. I don't know what the difference between a gerbil and a hamster is. If there is a difference, I think a gerbil is a lot bigger than a hamster. Oh, I'm trying to think too. There was a particular type of... our first hamster that we ever got was like... It was a long, skinny hamster and had like... I don't know how else to describe it aside from like... It kind of looks like its butt was sticking out of its butt. If that makes any sense at all. I don't remember what kind of hamster it was though. But it was a like little gray skinny hamster. And that was around the time that I took painting classes that I remember. When I was a younger boy, I took painting classes, and I remember we had that hamster at the time, and I think... I don't remember what the name of that hamster was. It might have been like... The hamster's name might have been Pepper or something like that, because I think I remember the hamster having like a salt and pepper like pattern to it. And in any case, so I drew, as my final project for the painting class, was I decided to draw a painting of the hamster. And I'm gonna be honest, it was not a very good painting. I was not very proud of it. I did not go back to painting until many years after. However, it's probably hanging around my parents' place somewhere. Probably. Probably. Dude, I was honestly under the impression that there would be... I was under the impression that there might be a little less to this game. The amount of characters is good. I like it. There are so many different characters to choose from. I'm actually gonna change a different one. I want Santa Pup. Santa Puff. Can I... anything? Nope, just single... Right in there. Right on in there. Nice job, Santa Pup. What is your benefit? You move fast. You move turbo mode. And that's okay. It'd be really cool if, like... if with one of the pugs, I could, like, jump and then click the spacebar again to, like, instantly, like, go to the ground. I feel like that would be a pretty good trick. Oh my goodness. I don't like that. I want the cat. Cat? Nope. Cat has a single jump as well. I just want to see what's in that chest. At this point, I haven't gained any more characters, so I'm guessing, like, it must be another character. Yo, is this Super Pup? I don't know if I've ever done Super Pup. Oh, it's like a double jump. Moves a little slower. This seems equivalent to the hamster, to be honest. No, stop! Oh, I want to know what's in that chest. Give me the chest, please. I yearn to see what's in the chest. I'm gonna see what's in that chest. Even if it takes me all night, I'm gonna see what's in that chest. I'm gonna find out. And if I swear it's not the chunky pug or whatever that shadow creature is, I might scream. No, I'm probably not gonna scream. I don't want to hurt my voice or anything like that. However, I might be a little disappointed. I might give out an exasperated sigh. Actually, I very well might definitely do that. I think I'm getting close. Wait. There is potential here. Okay. No, oh my god! I double jumped and did too early. And that was where my hubris got the best of me. Honestly, for a game like this, I am oddly dehydrated. I am getting oddly dehydrated for a game such as this, to be perfectly honest. It's not like... I wouldn't say this is incredibly, like, frustrating. It's not frustrating. It's not frustrating at all. However, it can be a little challenging at times, which I appreciate. I like a nice challenge. I would say that I'm good at video games, but that would just be lying. I would say I am a novice at best. But you know what? Maybe, you know, no. For a first/second timer at the Pugs of Turbo, I don't think this is that bad. Oh my god, this is perilous. That was perilous. That was very perilous. I don't know if I struggle with, like, games like this in general. For example, like, rhythm games or things like that. I always thought I was wonderful at platformers. I'm really good at determining where my character is going to jump next, but apparently when that character is a tiny little pug like this, then apparently all that skill goes out the window. But you know, you don't have to be good at a game to enjoy yourself. I'm having a great time. As it stands. Having a very wonderful time. This is some of the most fun I've had all week so far. It's a good thing the week started on Sunday. Or maybe, as some would say, the week starts on Monday. And this is a great start to a week. Gotta say. Can't complain. Can't complain. If I had to choose between a relaxing Monday night and Turbo Pug, I'm really glad that I went with the Pugs. Because you know what they say about the Pug? Once you go Pug, you can't get undug. Cause with the Pugs, you're 6 feet under, bro. Yeah. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay, quick jump! I didn't even touch the spike that time. I swear I did not. I swear I did not touch the... I didn't touch the spike. I swear I didn't. Oh! Let's do it again. The music is okay. Oh my god! We're fine. We're fine, dear. Thank you for checking on me. I love pugs. I love pugs. I like animals. Animals are really cute. I like animals when they're small and cuddly, because when animals are small and cuddly, I feel happy on the inside. And that's a good feeling. Positive vibes, everybody. Positive vibes. Nothing but positive vibes. Nothing but pugs in capes. Nothing but pugs in jack-o'-lanterns. Nothing but hamsters attempting to imitate the pugs. That was a bad one, I admit that. I want character select. I didn't realize you could pause this game. Just focus for a moment. Focus myself. Focus on the sound of the rain. Focus on the sound of my voice and the rain in the background. If you follow my voice and follow the rain, you will find peace, tranquility, and inner happiness. Okay. Let's resume. This will be the one. I have full faith that this will be the one now. Now that my chi is in line, my stars are all aligned, my juju is all not poo-poo, I have chanted the correct words, the incantations are complete, my smile is put on, nothing can stop us now. Nothing can stop a pug in a cape and a man at a keyboard with a mouse in his hand. The other hand, at least. Alright, let's do it. I can feel the spike coming on. I can feel it. I can feel the spike coming on. Not these spikes. Alas, I want the other spike. Oh my god, I got over the spike. But I needed to land first. That's okay. It's okay. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't realize I've been racking up pug points this whole time. Look at that! Wow! I've almost got 1/5 of a million pug points. That's awesome. Maybe, oh, you know, maybe the treasure chest is just more pug points. Maybe, perhaps unlocking characters is solely based off of how many pug points you get. That makes sense, right? That makes total sense. I'm gonna go back to the space cat. I feel like I didn't properly take advantage of that. Oh my god, space cat. You done did me dirty, space cat. You're like anti-grav mode. I don't like this. I thought I liked this before. This was cool for a moment. But like, I don't know how many jumps I get. I just gotta be careful with it. No. Cat, I have one word for you, and that word is... And although I don't know what that means in your world, and in my world that means... going back to the hamster again. I got a good feeling with this hamster. This hamster brings me good feelings. Good positive feelings. I think this hamster's gonna go far, kid. You're gonna go far, kid. Yeah, you will. With 1,000 lies and a good disguise, hit 'em right between the eyes, hit 'em right between the eyes. When you walk away, nothing more to say. I'm a hamster in disguise. Just kidding, I'm a pug. Tonight. Maybe I am just a pug in disguise as a hamster. Oh my god! Oh my god, it's fine, I'm a hamster. Everybody knows that hamsters can't lie. Everybody knows hamsters don't die. Everybody knows that hamsters can't smile all the time. There is no sadness in the hamster world. Even if you're being devoured, there is no sadness. There is no pain. There is no pain in the hamster world. There is no empathy either. There is also no feelings in general. Oh, no, I think there's definitely feelings. Feelings of euphoria. There are only feelings of goodness in the hamster world. You are only ever content or euphoric, or somewhere along that spectrum in the hamster world. There is no bad feelings. But when you have no bad feelings, does that mean that even the lowest good feeling is considered bad to you? Where is your reference point for bad and good, negative and positive? Hamster people out there, hamsterkin, if you can answer my plea, what is it like? What is it like to be a hamster? I've always wanted to know. Can I empathize with a creature who cannot feel empathy? These are important questions. What if there are like alien hamster creatures out there who just never evolved empathy? You know? I wonder. Maybe we're living in a world that's been simulated by an alien beast that... Oh, wow! But anyway, their experience is just to see if creatures without telepathy can develop empathy to communicate each other with telepathically. Maybe that's the experiment we're running into. And I know that's not my reference. I know I got that from something, but I don't remember where I got that reference from. But supposedly, we may be living in a simulated world where an alien, fourth dimensional, like, alien creature is actually running an experiment to see whether or not we can develop empathy to communicate telepathically with each other. Because, you know, technically with the power of empathy, at least in a very general sense, I can know what you're thinking. But, you know, it's based off a lot of other things than, like, you know, like body language and a lot of it, you know kind of... Oh my god! I was so close! Okay, I need to double jump there. I got a double jump right there. Double jumpage. More characters? Did I get more characters for 200 billion points? Nope. 200,000, excuse me, not 200 million. I haven't even breached 1 million yet. I wonder. I gotta wonder. I want to see what more there is. I at least want to see what's in that chest. I want it to be another skin. I want it to be like a super powered pug. Or like the next level of hamster. I don't know why I did that. That was a bad idea. Bad decision. Bad Cameron. Bad Cameron. Don't do that again. Bad Cameron. Let the hamster go, Cameron. Don't let them feel the pain. What lovely weather we're having. You know, while we think about pugs, hamsters, cats, or other creatures of jumpage and turboness, how's the weather over there? How's the weather up there? How's the weather down there? Well, weather over here is fine today. Oh my god, that was terrible. And apparently it's raining now. The wrath of Zeus himself might be wrought upon me. Who knows, really? It's anybody's guess. It's anybody's guess. I need to know what is in this chest. I must know. I must know what's in the chest. I really should have had a counter going on for the stuff like this. I should... Definitely should have kept track of a counter. See how many times I've died. That would have been cool. If I can, like a flash it on the screen and increment every single time. That could be cool. That could be cool. I've never tried that before. I bet I could do that. I bet I could make a counter. I could probably do that. Never tried it before. I could probably do that. I gotta try that. I'm gonna put that on my list. Next time I die, I'm gonna write that down. That seems like a cool idea. Like a little death counter that I can increment with a single key flip. Oh my goodness, that was so depressing. Let's move on with our lives. Let's not stick around with that depressing anymore. I was not paying attention. You must pay attention. How many deaths is that so far? Editor Cameron! Put the death counter up there! Nah, he's not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Editor Cameron will definitely not do that. Editor Cameron is going to end the stream and be like, I'm cutting out the beginning and I'm cutting out the end. That's all you get. The most work that you get is separating the cocktail streams out. Those gotta be separate. Small digestible pieces of premium quality content. Plus, it gives me an excuse to make another thumbnail. The thumbnails are sometimes the funnest parts. Alright, hamster. Ham taro. Ham diggity. Ham diggity dog. Or, you know, dog. Hamster diggity. Just ham diggity. Oh, Zeus, please no. Please. It's fine. Just keep moving. Just keep on moving. Just keep on moving and jabbing with the music. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I don't know this song enough to sing along to it. I like to hold myself to a 3 strikes rule. And I got this from the internet, so this isn't my idea either. But if you're singing a song in a car, or singing a song around other people, you give yourself 3 strikes. If you screw up the words 3 times, just stop singing. Just enjoy the music. Take the opportunity to enjoy the music and listen to it, absorb it, put it into your knowledge bank so that you can sing your heart out next time. But this time knowing it and not, you know, traumatizing the song itself. Ah! Hamster. Oh, hamster. I wonder if there is like a stats page. Yeah, I wonder if there's a stats page to see like how many times I've died. I think there is a leaderboard, but I think that's only for like, I guess the maximum amount of score that I've gotten on a particular round. And to be honest, there is like a whole leaderboard of this, but like there's nobody else on it. So I guess like maybe I need my friends to have Turbo Pug. I don't think any of my Steam friends have Turbo Bug. Maybe that's why there's no leaderboard. That's why I'm the only one on there. With an X reigns supreme. Actually, let me see the leaderboard. Is it just me? It's just me. What if I change my name? If I change my name, can I update the leaderboard? I am now the evil Cameron with a Y. Nope, it just updates my own name. Okay, well, there's no point in that. That's fine then. That's fine. I can deal with that. It's me versus myself, and that's okay, because I know that myself is a good team player, and I'm okay with playing with myself at times. I can hear the crickets in the background of the music. I just thought to myself, like, out of context? Never. Never, never, never. Most of my games are single player. Although I can be inclined to play more multiplayer games, just need some folks to play it with, you know? I've done that a couple times. I haven't done it recently, though. Should plan for that. Should plan for that. It's always a good time. Plus, there are just some games out there that you just can't not have multiplayer on. Oh, here we go. Okay, we're close. Oh, you little hamster dude. It's fine. It'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. This is rough. Life is rough, according to dogs. Life is squeak, according to hamsters. Life is meouch, according to cats. And, at least according to the German language, life is kikeriki for roosters and cockadoodle-doers. I say, that's a cockadoodle don't, is what I thought of immediately when saying that. You can have that one. You know what? That's a cockadoodle don't. You can have that. I give that to you. Y'all can use that. You have my full permission to. You don't even have to give credit. You heard it here first, folks. Cockadoodle don't. Or it's like Scooby don't. There's a lot of do's out there, but there's also a lot of don'ts, you know? And sometimes you gotta know the difference. Or, like, I don't know, live haphazardly. You know, you live your own life. I ain't your parents or anything like that. I trust you living your life the best way for you. Alright. Oh my god, that was terrible. That was very bad. Oh, that was my best run, apparently. I didn't see a chest, though. I don't recall seeing a chest, though. Huh. Did I get the chest? Did I just miss it? I think I just missed it. Or maybe, like, maybe the chest doesn't show up all the time. That was my best run so far, though. That hamster. Oh, this hamster. Oh, this hamster's a good one. Good little hamster. Fine hamster. Fine rodent. Very nice rodent. Quality rodent. This is going well so far, I think. Way to totally jinx myself, right, Cam? Right? Totally jinx myself. Just want to see what's inside of that chest. Not bad. Not bad so far. I feel like if this were more rhythm-based, kind of like Geometry Dash were, like maybe it would be easier? Maybe it wouldn't be. Oh no. Oh my god. That was the same place I died last time. I kept thinking I could jump over those boxes twice, but I cannot. No, I cannot. Not this time. Not this time. Honestly, I'm more a fan of Turbo Hamster. I don't know what it is. I don't know if the hamster is any different than the other ones, but I think I found a favorite. I think I love my little hamster. This is my favorite. You're my little hamster. What's a good little hamster? I'm gonna name you Cinnamon. But that'll be like your middle name, because everybody else will refer to you as Roger. Roger Cinnamon the hamster. And obviously your last name is the same as my last name. Obviously, we're a family here. That makes sense. Or you could take my fiance's name. You could take that too if you wanted to. You know. Roger Cinnamon. Roger Cinnamon C. The same starting letter. Doesn't matter. Isn't that right, Roger Cinnamon? Roger Cinnamon is a hamster and cannot speak at this time, nor answer any further questions. No further questions, Your Honor. It's an animal. The animal doesn't speak, because it's an animal. Although I know dolphins have complex language structure, but are dolphins animals? I think dolphins are animals. They breathe air. I don't know if that makes them an animal or not, to be perfectly fair. I don't remember what the term animal encompasses. Well, I mean, I guess fish are animals. Fish are animals, right? They're out of the kingdom of Animalia. They're certainly not plants. Or archaea. Which, I think archaea is like extreme creatures that don't fall into the category of animal or plants. like extremophiles, like cyanobacterium, or the ones that live in the volcanic exhaust vents at the bottom of the ocean. That stuff's cool. They're like creatures in this world that can live off of like cyanide and sulfur. That's pretty wild, honestly. Honestly, that's so cool. If I wasn't an engineer, I'd try to be a doctor. If I wasn't a doctor, I feel like I'd be a biologist. Because that shit's so cool! Learning about the world around you? Oh my god. I took a machine learning course in college called bioinformatics. Oh, here it is. Here. No, damn it. Okay. See the chest. Anyway, I took a course called bioinformatics, and it was about using machine learning to learn about like genealogy and pathology trees of like viruses and stuff like that. It was pretty awesome. I don't remember whether I put that code for that up on GitHub or not. Most of the class, a lot of the coding classwork that I wound up doing, I like removed all the sensitive data from and just put it up on GitHub. If it helps you out, perfect. I'm probably not going to get in trouble for it. Although a friend of mine did the same thing, and apparently everybody referenced his code for the projects and whatnot, and the professor actually was like, yo, dude, you need to take that down. And I think it was like, I don't know whether he did or did not. I feel like the response I would expect is, make me. Oh my god, wait a minute. I couldn't open the chest. What was that? Oh my god. Wait, I wasn't able to open that chest. I definitely ran through a chest. I wonder if I can't actually open chests? It's a penguin. All this time. All this time I could have been playing as a penguin. Or rather, I must have just unlocked it at 250 million pug points. Is this to imply that pugs evolve into cats, evolve into superpowered pugs, evolve into hamsters, evolve into penguins? I don't know how this tree of evolution works out, but I'm very happy that we have penguin now. Oh. I only get one jump. I can't make this jump. Wait, can I move any faster? I can't. I don't think I can move any faster. Wait, are there any more controls for me to use? Wait, bro, you got this. You got this. No! Oh my god! I don't think this penguin can make it over the first jump. Wait, can I mid-air jump? I can't mid-air jump. What's the point of that? I can't. Oh my god. What can you do with this penguin? The penguin doesn't survive. I don't think you can get anywhere farther with the penguin than just walking towards the edge. Can I like back up or something? I can't make it to the edge. I gotta try this a couple more times. This freaking penguin can't jump at all. I can't make him faster or anything. What if I like click and hold? If I click and hold, do I jump higher? No. No, this is such futility. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I had to come to this. You will get one more. We'll get one more round. Gwynedd the penguin. This is what we have in store for you one day. Falling off cliffs. Over. And over. And over again. The march of the penguins. Marching towards the edge. The penguin done. Falls. And that's the story of my life as a teenage penguin. Well then. That was pretty cool. I guess back to the hamster then. Oh my god, you were moving fast. Oh, were you always moving fast? I guess you were always moving pretty fast. I guess that's why I kind of like the hamster. Small hops. And it's quick. Because I can make progress faster. Well, I guess the only other question I have other than those other pugs and potentially needing to get more points in a night to get them is what's in the chest? Is there anything in the chest? I must at least touch the chest. That's my goal. My goal is to touch that chest. Touch that beautiful golden chest. And one day I will. Maybe I will. And if I don't, I'm gonna be like, hey internet, is there anything in those chests? I feel like if there's anything in the chest, maybe it's that one pug, second row on the bottom. It kind of looks like a pug wearing a witch's hat. And if you could find that pug anywhere, I would imagine it would be inside of a chest. Hidden away from the world, trapped within, because the world's afraid of their evil magic powers. Oh my god, Zeus, why? Oh my god, Zeus. Why you gotta play me so dirty like that? I guess I could have jumped in the midair. I could have saved myself, but I did not. I was unable to save myself there. It's unfortunate, but it's the will of the world. If Zeus wanted this hamster to live on, surely he would have allowed me to do so. Me, the hamster. Me, the pug disguised as a hamster. That's what we got going on here. But, no. Just wasn't Zeus's way. And if it's not Zeus's way, get him out of here. I will say, I haven't commented it on yet, but I love the music. Very chiptune-y, very pugful. I like pugful music. Fudge. I like pugful music. Although we're rather hamsterful. I understand that. I get it. I know. I know. I know you're a hamster. That's what you say you are, but I don't know if I believe you. I think you're actually a pug in a hamster costume, because everybody knows hamsters aren't that big. Hamsters aren't the size of pugs, and pugs aren't the size of hamsters. Unless those pugs are like teacup pugs, but even still, like, you need a pretty big hamster, and by that point, I don't know if it's a hamster anymore. It might just be a rat. I know, squeal, I know. The world may never know. I just don't know. I'm gonna, like, switch my hands. Maybe I'll have better luck with my right hand on the spacebar. Maybe. Look, Ma! One hand! One-handed hamstering! Nope, that's not working. Let's try it again. Still got my right hand. Right hand on the keyboard, as far as you know. It's on the keyboard. I promise. I promise. And I need it on the keyboard or else I can't jump. But maybe I like, oh, look at that! No hands! Oh, just kidding! Oh. That was pretty cool for a moment there. I actually felt very, very cool, but very, very much in danger. You should always keep both hands on the keyboard. I guess, unless you know what you're doing, I guess. You should keep both hands on the keyboard. You should keep both hands on the keyboard. Or at the very least, one hand on the keyboard, one hand on the mouse. You know? You never know. You never know when you might need to switch up your camera angle or press the middle mouse button, which not everybody has. Not everybody's got a middle mouse button. It's sad. Everybody should have access to a middle mouse button. Not a middle mouse button. Middle hamster button. Not a middle mouse button. A middle hamster disguised as a mouse button. No. A little pug button. A little pug button disguised as a hamster disguised as a mouse. Yeah. Yeah. It's so crazy it just might work. Oh my god, that thing always gets me. I really want to know if there's something in that. I keep getting, like, tripped up by that particular thing there. Maybe if I see it coming... Oh my god. I wonder, can I, like... I can pause with the right mouse button. And then jump back in with that. So maybe as I'm getting to that area, I can pause and, like, refocus myself. To mentally prepare myself for the jump. I like that idea. I'm gonna try that. It's not cheating if you pause, right? It's not cheating. It's not cheating. It's a little cheap, but... I'm a cheap win kind of guy. If it'll get me the win, I'll take it. I want to know what's inside of that chest. If there's anything inside of it. And there very well could be nothing. In which case, well, at least we had fun attempting to find out. One never knows in this day and age. Is it pretty in gold? Or is it otherwise? Okay. Nope. It wasn't here. Oh my god, I killed myself. Oh my goodness. Alright, that was... Oh, that was bad on my part. That was bad. That was a bad jump. Bad jump. Hamster totally scared. Zeus, why? Scared me for a moment there, Zeus. I'm not that far into this. I'm not that far into this particular run, but I got a feeling about this one, Zeus. And I don't want you screwing this up for me. Zeus, I will let you do what you want to do. I'll let you do that if you just let me survive. I don't know what it is that you want to do. Hopefully it doesn't involve animals and impregnating them. Because I know you've done that, Zeus. Oh, no. Zeus was one of those gods who would turn into animals and then impregnate humans. I think that's one of the things that Zeus did. It was like I think he did that as a goose one time. But you can't play as a goose in this game. Not to my knowledge, at least. Okay, here it is. Oh my god! Oh my... No! I missed the chest! I missed the chest! But I reached the chest. Wait, I must find out. Turbo Pug. Chest? Turbo Pug chest? How do I like the characters? No, I don't want that. I want to know how to... What's in the chests? Are there anything in the chests? Oh my god. Turbo Pug chest? Can you open the chest? Turbo Pug chests. I wonder what's in those chests anyway. Treasure chest? Turbo Pug. We will have the answer momentarily. Do these do anything, or are they for cosmetic? Well, according to the community at large, apparently, there is nothing in those chests. The one chest that I did run into, there was nothing in it, because there couldn't have been anything in it. These chests were merely figureheads. There was no way to open those chests, although I really want to try again. However, I think I'm running out of time this evening. And now that I have no reason to believe that there was anything in those chests, I don't feel a need to continue. However, we're currently still going, and maybe, just maybe, we'll do better enough this time to be able to see what's in the chest. Although I'm pretty sure there's nothing in the chest. Although I'd be pleasantly surprised to find that there is indeed something in that chest. Or at least a chest opening animation. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, that didn't actually work. Yeah, that's it. Nope, that's fine. If there's nothing in those chests, I'll take it. However, did I unlock more characters? If I did, no, I did not. There are still 2 more characters yet to be unlocked. I got a feeling that it's all points-based. I think it's just points, right? Maybe? Run past those chests? There are chests? I'm looking at the community right now to see if there is any sort of consensus on getting the characters. Some people question if there even are chests. Perhaps I was just hallucinating. It seems neither seem to do anything. Just cosmetics. Some people get their pugs and whatnot after they hit certain marks. Apparently, high score may have something to play with it. Maybe anything else? It seems to be directly related to the amount of pug coins. Also, are there achievements? People are saying there's achievements. There's no achievements. There's no achievements in this game. That's a lie. That's a lie. Some people say there are achievements. That's a lie. However, there are trading cards. This is a trading card game. If you're into those Steam trading cards, you can very well get your trading cards right here. Right here, folks. Take your trading cards and trade on up. I think I played as everybody, though. I'm gonna end this on the super fast nyan pug because, oh my goodness, I love those vibes. I love those rainbow vibes. Very, very cool. Yo, what it do? Well, I've been running with pugs for about an hour, and I've just about tired myself out. Apparently, there's nothing in the chests. All the chests are lies. They're not even mimics. There's just no payoff. Those chests are no payoff whatsoever. And you just have to run yourself into the ground a bunch of times by collecting these little pugs, which I'm pretty sure is cannibalism, in order to unlock more pugs, or hamsters, or penguins? That's my game TLDR. Turbo Pug. Go fast, unlock more characters. And that's the game. And this will be our last run for the evening. Because I don't know if there's much more that I can do with this. This was interesting, though, so far. This is very, very interesting. Oh my god, that's it. Oh, Astro went to the gym. He got them gains with your dad tonight. Honestly, fantastic workout. I've been meaning to find reason to go back to the gym at some point. However, I have yet to find that motivation. I need to have somebody to go with, but Anna and I have different schedules, so it's just ain't gonna happen right now. Well, everybody, that was Turbo Pug. And now, to wrap things up, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The grand score is... me, with 5,017 points per run. If Aster lived with me, you'd take me with... Oh, bro. I feel that. Having a partner definitely helps out. I had a buddy for a while, but we were never actually roommates together, but he was like, I need a gym partner when I come to the gym, and I was like, yeah! He was training to become a Navy SEAL. Yeah, I was, I kept up. I kept up pretty well. My arms hurt, my body hurt, but that's where I gained my toned muscle. Now I run for it, but I haven't run recently. But I think I did enough running this time around. In any case, thanks a bunch, everybody. This has been fun. That's where we're gonna end things this time around, because I don't think there's much more that I can explore here. That's all I got. Oh man, but don't worry. Don't worry. We'll be back for your regularly scheduled Cameron another day. On Wednesday. For graveyard, for digging up dead bodies, and cocktails. Or probably just a cocktail. But at least you did make it to the end. No matter where you end up, it's always a good place to be. At the very least, y'all didn't miss any parrots. And that's a good thing. Any idea what I'll make? I'm thinking something honey-based. I think it'll be a sweet one. Maybe like a honey syrup that I'll prepare beforehand. So I'm thinking about it. But you'll have to tune in on Wednesday to find out for sure. Everybody, thank you kindly. Thank you to all the peoples out there. If you have pugs, tell them I said rough. If you had cats, tell your cats that I said pss, 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 pss. If you have hamsters, tell them that I said squeak squeak. And if any of you have penguins out there, please send pics. I want to see pictures of your penguins. That would be awesome. I've heard penguins have fur. I want to see it for myself. I've seen penguins before, but I've never got a chance to touch. You can have penguins? I don't know. Google it. Anyway, folks, have a wonderful rest of your day, or night, or evening, or wherever you are. Or if you have a penguin and you're in Antarctica, happy daytime for 6 months. Or nighttime. Because it's perpetual. So long, everybody. Party on.